Your Life in Sex Island, Chapter 5, picking up the tab, page 163. We are continuing our examination of our tax system to determine how much different people actually pay. We have looked at the taxes of couples at several different income levels, and we have discussed business profits tax, sales tax, the VAT tax, and the personal property tax, and now we look at your real estate tax. Can you believe that we finance our schools with the real estate tax? This is wrong, 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 and stupid. Is it true that if you own a house, you benefit from schools, and if you don't own a house, you don't benefit from schools? I know I showed earlier that if you rent, you also pay real estate taxes. That is true. If you live in Chicago, you are not hurt by the poor schools in Mississippi. If you live in a poor neighborhood, you should go to a poorer school than if you live in a rich neighborhood? Not only is this wrong, it is as nutty as a hickory tree and as fruity as a pear tree. For years now, school standards have been taken over and set by the federal government. Even the most conservative administrations have been asserting their right and duty to take over the administration of the schools. Have you heard of No Child Left Behind? I believe that that is the feds. Someone told me that that is a right-wing program. Really? And I mean right-wing feds have taken over primary and high school. In the current jargon, I guess it's K through 12. Right-wingers have changed since I was a lad and was one of them. Then, when I was a lad, I thought that they believed that if someone controlled something, they took responsibility for it. Now, not so much. Control, but no responsibility? No, that is not right. You can't take control and then slink out of responsibility. Tough shit, buddy. If you want to run the schools, you damn well better be prepared to pay for them too. So there. Ike sent the National Guard to Mississippi schools to demand that they accept certain students that the school board did not want to accept. Does this not mandate that he, Ike, the federal government, also pay for the cost of the schools? Isn't this an unfunded mandate? Taxation without representation? Where the hell is our Tea Party when you need them? All we got now are tea baggers. Another bad thing about the real estate tax is that it is unfair. House appraisals are very ragged. When we lived in Lunenburg, Massachusetts, new houses were appraised at market value plus. Old houses not sold for 100 years were appraised at what they were sold for. Duh, they were not reappraised. New houses were paying 10 or 20 times what old houses of equal value were paying. Don't move to Massachusetts, at least not back then. But even in towns which attempt to be fair, and Lunenburg did not, it is impossible to accurately and fairly appraise houses. Or why then the housing market 2008 meltdown? Real estate taxes are wildly unfair. They are regressive. They highly tax the wealth of the poor and middle class. The real estate tax should be abandoned. Stay tuned. I shall return. Purchase the book now by clicking on the link in the description below.